Welcome to Clarity Currents, the secret podcast with me, Danielle Laura, where I share weekly channeled messages about the energetics of the week and the areas of opportunity so you know how to work with the energy rather than in resistance to it and know how to leverage it for your highest level good in your business, relationships, health, wealth, spirituality, and legacy. This is Clarity Currents episode for the week of August 5th through the 11th, 2024. Let's dive in. When I tune into the overall energetics of the week, I see the words refine, realign, and expand. It's going to be a week where we're being emotionally pulled to refine what we want our lives to look like, realign our actions, and then move into the reward of expansion from following that. I see a vision of a person watching a movie of their life, and then they pause it as they go to redirect the next scenes, and then they enjoy what happens next. Use this as a metaphor for your life. You have the power at any given moment to choose a different story by doing something differently. And when you do, you can watch the rewards roll in. This will be a theme popping up all week in various areas of your life, so allow yourself some extra space and grace to face what comes up. Business for the week of August 5th. When I tune into the energetics of business this week, this is where I see the word refinement being highlighted, especially when it comes to the foundations of basic systems and structures. Does the process you have right now work well? If so, how can you amplify that for sustainable success? If the processes you have right now aren't working well or not how you want them to, how can you look back to the basics of systems and structures you currently have in place or lack thereof and tweak them or create new ones that will set a strong foundation for everything else to flourish off of? I also see the phrase dream bigger. If you feel stuck or stagnant in your business right now, it may be because you're focused heavily on logic and aren't allowing yourself to dream and allow the creative energy to come in and fuel you. So take some time this week to have a business date with yourself and your team if you have one, and do some dreaming and envisioning around what you'd love to see. Use this prompt. If anything was possible and nothing was holding us back, what would be the ideal business? What would it look like? Then jot down all the ideas, see them on paper in front of you, and allow the creative inspiration to strike around how you can refine your plans in a way that feels exciting again and totally in flow with all the creative juices. Relationships for the week of August 5th. When I tune into the energetics of relationships this week, I see an evaluation around being on the same wavelength, especially when it comes to matters of the heart and emotions. It really begins with self-reflection, asking yourself, how do I really want to be met? How do I want to feel in this relationship? Identify the core emotions here and allow yourself to be honest about whether or not you're experiencing them. Then you may have to have some heart-to-heart conversations in store to get back on the same page and wavelength of your desires. And as you do, I see the heart light up and is fueled with this energy of pure expansion and love, which then is a magnet for more of what you want. Health for the week of August 5th. When I tune into the energetics of health this week, I see the word longevity. There seems to be a spotlight on that, specifically regarding various aspects of your health. It's a reset in a way. How are various aspects of your health contributing or detracting away from your longevity? I see some subtle changes being made here. A little goes a long way. The key I see is making tweaks in your health routine that are sustainable. Remember, quick wins are great, but when it comes to longevity, we want to look at the holistic picture of what's doable, practical, and sustainable for your health. I also see the word collaboration. It's a week to be open about your health and wellness goals with friends and do things together to keep one another accountable. This aids to that sustainable longevity piece. Maybe you go to a weekly workout class together, check in if you're making sure you're getting your water intake, your sleep habits, etc. Make sure to collaborate around this for more easeful victories. Wealth for the week of August 5th. When I tune into the energetics of wealth this week, I see that there could be a lot of heightened emotions around money, specifically around tying your worth to your finances. The message here is to release this pressure and to release any belief that your worth is tied to your money. It's not. You are inherently worthy. It's a week to be practical and practice emotional neutrality when it comes to financial abundance. Let the facts be the facts and see it as it is without letting emotions skew your perspective. Spirituality for the week of August 5th. When I tune into the energetics of spirituality this week, I see it's going to be a week of heavy processing and healing through your dream state. You may have very odd or bizarre dreams this week that don't make any sense to your logical mind. Trust that your unconscious brain is working on your behalf to release energy and emotions tied to circumstances that no longer serve you. You are literally healing as you sleep. I also see the prioritization of sleep and relaxation this week as a means for emotional neutrality, which will be helpful as we have a lot of introspection this week as Mercury is in retrograde. See this as a time to go within, to be one with yourself, and set the intention to get clear on any areas of life that you want to realign with your highest self and your highest timeline. Spend some time alone in your own energy, in silence and solitude, or in nature, and let your intuition speak. Then take good notes. And legacy for the week of August 5th. When I tune into the energetics of legacy this week, you may be sensing the feelings of realigning with your bigger purpose and themes related to that. Again, it will be an introspective week where you could be contemplating whether or not you're living on purpose and what your life will look like in the future if nothing changes. And conversely, what's possible if you do change certain things. This is healthy to evaluate this week. Let yourself be honest, open, and transparent about what your mind, body, and spirit really needs. This reevaluation will be cathartic and it will allow you to expand back into your vision and into your legacy leaving mission in a way that rejuvenates your spirit to give and receive in equal proportions. There you have it, Hot Soul, your intuitive forecast for the week. Wishing you a week of expansion. Until next week.